What's up, guys? Just a quick video. I wanted to show you a little bit of something. This is in that house that I was working at when I was working on the porch and scraping all that off. Now, she had actually contracted somebody to do some painting interior for her before I had give her an estimate for the same painting job. Now, my estimate, I think, came out to something like $200. And of course, she went with the guy that charged $40. Now up front, that's going to sound good, and up until they start painting your carpet, and they walk out when the job's half finished after you've unfortunately paid them. So I'm going to take you around and show you a little bit of a difference between a $200 paint job and what you get for $40, and that way you can kind of understand why some people may charge more than others. It all has to do with the quality of the work that they're planning on providing you with, or at least that should be the purpose of the estimate. So I'm going to flip this camera around here and show you some of their $40 paint job and how much money it actually ended up costing you. So one of the first things that I noticed is that they went ahead and they painted over top of the light switches, and where they could have just simply removed them. You wouldn't even have to tape around those. They didn't tape anything off. They did the same thing down here with an electrical outlet. But yeah, nothing got taped off at all, including the floor. This carpet really wasn't in that bad shape prior to this painting. Now, I have since came back and actually touched up this paint job a good bit. As you can see over here, we've got some tape along the walls and stuff where I was painting. This is their paint on this trim work. Even in this video, you can easily see the streaks and how that went. So I'll show you. Okay, so this is a different bedroom. This is the guest room here in this house. And as you can see, this is the ceiling. So they went ahead and just painted up to the ceiling. And I think she had a couple of different people work on this room. And the ceiling's really not the worst of it. The paint all over the floor is probably what's the worst. And over here they had an accent wall. They went ahead and drug paint on it. Looks like over here they didn't quite make it up to the ceiling. So, I mean, it's just, you get what you pay for, honestly. So this is a little bathroom that I'm working on painting from the chair rail up. I'm going to be careful, so I did not go ahead and add a drop cloth on down or on the floor. It's a very small area. I don't intend on slopping paint everywhere. This door frame is getting painted with it. So as you can see, we've taped everything off, which takes a good little bit of time in itself. So that's really the major difference between a $40 paint job and a $200 paint job. If you take in the price of what the damage they did to the carpet, the outlets, the outlet covers, switches, I'm pretty sure that cost more than $200. Or $150 for the difference, or whatever. So this bathroom alone is going to run about $150. I covered the nail holes in the chair rail there, and then I'm going to paint from the rail up. $150 for all that. So yeah. Now I have went ahead and given her some good deals. I actually finished that painting job in the other room for $40, which was what they charged. Now, granted, I think they got paid to do quite a few rooms, but it's just a difference. That's all. So I just wanted to give you guys that heads up. And oh, well, I mean, I guess while I have you here, let's take a look at the porch that we were chiseling on yesterday. I've got some paint on it. It's not fully painted yet. I got to go back and do the edges. So here's our porch that we worked so hard on yesterday. And it did finish up very nicely. It looks good. I was quite pleased with it. So we got the paint job done. Let's take a look at it real quick. Let me flip you around here, it'll be easy. All right. So we've pulled our tape off of everything. So you can see it all looks very nice. Very nice paint job. So that's the difference between a low price paint job and a high price deal. It's all in the work quality that you get, or at least it should be. All right, so that's all that. I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. Don't feel bad if, you're bidding jobs, especially if you're using HomeWise, as your basis to build your quotes. Don't feel bad if the quote is more than what most people are charging. But if you are billing that way, make sure that you're providing quality work. Actually, absolutely want to make sure you're doing that. All right, peace, dude.